What's up guys, Megableeder here with another episode of Project Architect 2. I didn't do much between episodes, I built a little bridge, but today we're going to work on getting some more of our plushies to get our big boy EMC automation started. So like I said, between the episodes I didn't do a whole lot of work. I did some terraforming over here, and I gathered up some resources to get us a mob farm. Actually 2 mob farms, because we're going to set up one using a mob duplicator. This is going to get us all of the specific drops that we need, and then we're going to need another one here, which is going to be a mob crusher. And if we pop that guy in there, we can see that's going to cover up that whole entire area there. Over here, we're going to use the mob masher. That'll go there. That's going to get these upgrades. And then we're going to place fans and fan upgrades in. Now, I don't want to place this down just yet because it's probably going to end up killing me. So if we place those guys down there, now show area, there we go. Now that works. Could probably do with one less. That's perfect. So we'll pop that in there. Those guys are good there. Now, if we put the mob masher down, that's going to work. Put our upgrades in, and then we need more tinted glass. So that should set us up with that. We're also going to need an absorption hopper. That'll go here. That's going to output fluids. And if we show area, we need to go further north. Okay, so that works. And I'm actually going to raise this up because we have some work to do down here. Okay, so perfect. Let's go up one more. And we're going to need power and energy right here. We can pop that guy there. He's getting energy. Excellent. So we've got our first chicken feed. We're gonna have to feed this to a chicken. This is crafted just with some mob drops, a seed, and some fluid XP. I have chickens over here. Fill that in. Now that's completely dark. If we use this guy here, that made all of that into this dreadful dirt. Excellent. Now we're getting essence and we're getting a bunch of mob drops. And actually what we can do is just take an energy condenser for starters. And if we take a universal pipe, I don't think that there's anything in here that we are missing. What we can do is set this on extract, and all that's going to go in here. And let's target, we're doing all right targeting the Aeternalis fuel. So let's just target that. That'll deal with the mob drops that don't, or that do have EMC. So now we need to move this essence over to here. So that's getting essence. Excellent. So we're going to get some drops from this that don't have EMC. And then over here, what we're going to want, like, let's say a wither skeleton, we can come down here, pop that in there. He's going to spawn, and he's going to drop all of this stuff. And we'll plop this guy down right here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we also need the ender inhibitor. Pop that guy right there. So we got our wither skeleton skulls. That's pretty good. So we're going to automate the pig. We need the pig. For the pig, we need crab stuff, so I can actually pop that in there. That will spawn a crab, and then we'll get a bunch of the drops from it. Yeah, so everything's going to go in here. And see, that's one thing that we definitely needed was the slime pearl. There we go. So we'll let this build up and see if we get any of those drops that I do want. But over here, we can see we got a bunch of crab stuff. So using the mob duplicator is going to make it a lot easier to get some of the things that we really want. We already used the skeleton, the hoglin. I think this one we're actually going to... We need this stuffed hoglin. So we need this hoglin hide. Hoglin loin. I don't know where we get the hoglin hide from. doesn't look like it's dropping from here. So we have not gotten the Hoglin hide yet. Okay, so here's what I did. I put speed upgrades into this. So that's there. So what we can actually do, if we wanted to, we could turn down this delay real far using the arrow key there. And the redstone signal is going to activate that dreadful dirt and make it run really, really fast. We could even go down, not sure how low we can go. I don't know if we can go down to 1 tick. Looks like it may be. That looks like it's working. Going a little bit too fast. Let's turn it up to 30 ticks every second and a half. Yeah, that'll work. But good news is we did get the witch's hat. We got zombie hearts. We got the nebulous heart. We got the... I think I found that in a drawer or something, or a chest. And we got the catalyzing gland. That's actually really great. Let's see, is there anything else? Rib bones, yeah, rib bone is another one. Slime pearl, yeah, so these are all actually used to make the Tome of Alkahestry. And I believe the only thing that we don't have is the charged creeper drop from the Eye of the Storm. So we'll have to get that eventually. But what we can do, because I believe everything in here that has EMC, we didn't have raw chicken, I suppose. But I think everything in here that has EMC, we have learned. Yep, that is the case. So we'll drop that chicken in there. We'll set this to extract, and that'll slowly start pulling things out. Okay, so that's fully upgraded. I do have a trash can filtered out here. We can always add in more of those. And we are getting more EMC from that. So what we need actually is to get a Hoglin. Let's catch one of them. So now that we have one, what do we need here? We need from Nether's Delight the Hoglin hide. So I think that we have to kill it with a knife. Let's grab a diamond knife. Yeah, there we go. And we should... Don't know if I'm gonna kill him in time before he turns. Yeah, there we go. Hoglin hide. And the ham. Okay, so we got our ham. We got our Hoglin hides. Go ahead and drop... Yeah, let's just drop all of this off. Okay, so the cooked whole crab, we're gonna need a cooking pot for that. For that, we're gonna need bricks. We're also going to need a wooden shovel and a water bucket. So there's our cooking pot. Grab another water bucket, because we always need a water bucket. We'll put our knife back on there. So that is made... We could mix it and cook it that way, but I think we have to put it on, let's see, at Delight. I believe we have to put it on a stove. So if we get a campfire and some more iron, no campfires have EMC. There's our stove. We'll put him down there, put the cooking pot on it. So now to make, and I think we're gonna need a skillet too, so I think we need another stove. That there and that there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna need dried kelp, rice, and crab. We need 2 crab legs and a crab shell, right? Yes, and then we need rice and kelp. And those need to be separated out like so. Okay, what do we need next? We need a fluid encapsulator, or we can use a spout. The chocolate we have to get from mixing in a heated blaze, or a heated mixer. Sugar, cocoa, and milk. Okay, we did get our cooked whole crab though. That's a good start. So when it comes to making our pig, we're gonna need another skillet, another cooking pot. Empty blaze burner is gonna take some netherrack. That'll go in there. There we go. Okay, so blaze burner. To make the chocolate, we're going to need sugar, cocoa, and milk. We're also going to need a basin and a mixer. We're going to need a whisk. Make that guy. Yeah, it's going to be a temporary setup for now. So we can go blaze burner, basin, mixer. Drop that, drop that. Can we just drop the milk? Oh. Need to put the milk in. And then we're gonna need just a normal piece of coal. Light that up. There we go. And that's gonna get us chocolate. Yes. And that chocolate is gonna have to go, we can put it into a fluid encapsulator, why not? Fluid encapsulate. Then we're also gonna need berries. There we go. Look at that, chocolate glazed berries. Next we've got rice roll medley. Cod rolls, we need chopped cod and cooked rice. Let's take some rice. Don't know if we'll need more than a quarter of a stack. We're gonna need our cutting board. Kelp roll, sushi roll, cooked rice. Salmon needs the cooked rice, so we need salmon and cod. Let's get 4 of each. If I do this, okay, pop that in there. Actually, we're gonna need it. Bone meal. Let's get our rice. Cool, 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 cool. So salmon rolls, we need 2. Right? Cod roll. We just need 1 recipe of that. And then the kelp roll. Boom. And that will get us everything we need for the rice roll medley. The stuffed hoglin. Sweet, raw stuffed hoglin. Then the stuffed hoglin, it just gets cooked. Bam, bam, bam. We are making some progress. Shepherd's pie, sweet rolls, roast chicken. And I believe that means, boom, we've got our pig. We can get rid of all of that. Yeah, we got rid of our pig. Look at him. Little pig plushie. We do need to learn it. There we go. Don't want to forget that. And he goes there. Okay, so the next guy that we've got to work on, Axolotl. This should be pretty easy. So we've got amethyst, diamond. These all have EMC. Not the iron, but the calcite. And after some ore processing, here's our axolotl. We need to learn this guy, but we can put him down and see how cute he is. Little plushie. Take him out in the rain, and boom, pop him in there. So the next thing we're gonna need the dragon, the goat, the warden, the wither, the elder guardian, and the evoker. I think these are going to take some more complicated systems, and I'm not certain if the dragon fight is vanilla in this. And we're also going to need some other things. The ethereal circlet. So we're going to have to go and fight the dragon and also get into draconic evolution, including getting a nether star or multiple nether stars, and Awakened Draconium, which we could get from Awakened Draconium dust. How is it that we get blocks of Awakened Draconium? Okay. So we're going to have to go this route. So I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. Okay, I lied. In our mob farm here, I was looking through our drops, and I was looking for anything that might be really good. These are biome dimlets, so we can actually build our own dimensions using RFTools dimensions. So we can get a dimension builder and we can set it up using these pieces. So I was looking through, block dimlet, Awakened Draconium block. This one is crazy. At first I saw the deep slate gold and I was like, that might be a good way for us to get some EMC. But if we take like the Awakened Draconium block and this cubes feature, and what else? There was one in here, like flat, and we can also use these guys here to create new dimlets. So if we go through and let's say craft these up, we can use these rare lost knowledge. These get used in, I think, the knowledge holder. There's a block in here that we can put these into and they'll create things for us. So let's see if we can get an Awakened Draconium dimension going. I believe there's a quest for it. Yes. To get started with RFTools dimensions, you can create your own custom invention. You first need an inscriber. Inside the inscriber, you need to insert a digit dimlet, yada, yada, yada. First dimension will be random. So let's go ahead and get a dimensional builder. Okay, so I crafted up everything I think that we're gonna need, and I'm gonna put it over here for now. We'll pop down flux point. We'll get these RFTools machines down here. Okay, so if we do a dimension builder, if we say we are going to have a flat terrain with Awakened Draconium cubes, can we do an Awakened Draconium flat terrain? Ooh. Okay, so we are going to need an empty, Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the end first. All right. I think this is a changed recipe. So it looks like we're gonna go to the end. Actually, there we go. 22 more experience. Okay, so we can get our shulker shells. We should be able to at least grab a mob imprisonment tool. I should probably have those instead of the yoinkers, honestly, so we can put him down, pick him up. Now, I'm not certain how well this will work in here. That's a problem. Grab 2 of these. There we go. Right there. And right there. There's our shulker shell. Now, boom, we got shulker shells. Okay, so I got all of our drops, so we can make the Tome of Alkahestry. There we go. Boom, Tome of Alkahestry. And I believe if we do that, we can, I think we can charge it using redstone. So we can load it up like so. And then what we can do from here, we can turn it off auto charge. We can get our wither skeleton skulls and our soul sand. And also some tinted glass, which I believe... Yep, this one is weatherproof. Let's get a couple stacks. Let's put it up here. Why not? We do this. This. There we go. Now if we enclose the roof, and if we put a hole up here, should be able to get in. We'll spawn the wither, and then we can take, I made a red matter sword. This is pretty easy. It's just the dark matter, simple dark matter and diamonds. And then the red matter is just some dark matter, some aeternalis fuel. But if we press C, that is loud. So I can just spam our C button here. And this will kill him. There we go. And we got another star. Now what we can do with this is dupe it like so. And then we just need to set this to charge. It's going to suck up more redstone. And boom, we've got nether stars. As long as we don't use our last one, we'll be totally fine. Let's turn that off. We're going to put that in our backpack, and we're going to save another star in there as well. I think that'll be the best place to do that so we don't lose it. Let's put all those in there. Let's put our sword away. And then, for the dimensional tab, we've got that guy. So what we can do now is come into our dimlit workbench. Oh yeah. Boom, store. And if we put this into a dimensional builder, that's going to charge up. Maintenance cost 140,000 RF per tick. That's crazy. What we're also going to need is a dialing device. So let's put some cable back here. For our dialing device and our matter transmitter. So our dialing device, we can say, hey, dial you. And that's going to go in there. I don't... 20,000 RF per tick. Yeah, we can't really go in there, truth be told. If we come down here, this guy's only making 6,000 RF per tick, so we're losing energy out of our network here. But we can go in here for a little bit, and we need to set... need a matter receiver. You are going to be called home. Bind you to that. Yep, now home is there. Let's put that away, put these away. Now, if we teleport in here, what we're going to find is that we've got a lot of Awakened Draconium blocks. And the crazy thing about this is, let's go home, because once this dimension runs out of power, it's going to kill us. So the Awakened Draconium, normally this we have to make in the Draconic Fusion crafting. So we need Draconium cores, yada yada yada, Draconium blocks, which isn't too bad. But what we can do is come down here to our crusher. And take all of this Awakened Draconium and crush it. Each one of these is worth a lot of EMC. So as you can see, right now we currently have 69 million EMC. And each one of these ingots is worth 226 million. So here we have another 12 million EMC. That's crazy. So we're going to use this. What I'll end up doing is setting up, I could probably set up the digital miner and that'll work just fine. This is going to be a whole lot of EMC. And then what we can also do is make new installers. Don't know if I have any of the stuff to make these. No, I don't. But what I can do is pop that guy on there. So now this can take 5. And I believe this is fully upgraded. Yes, it is. So now what we need to do to really be able to ramp up our EMC production is get some better power. Because as you can see, we are running out of power. We only have 5,000 coming in. This is only capable of creating 6,000, but we've got huge amounts of EMC that can start coming in from this. And then obviously just having the Awakened Draconium, we can use this for crafting the Draconic armor, which there's the chest plate, all the Draconic tools, the Draconic reactor. That might be kind of fun to set up and play with this season. Yeah, I think we might do that, especially since we've got so much Awakened Draconium that we can use. Look at this. Crazy amounts of EMC now. I think that is going to wrap up the episode. I need to take this out of here. I need to take this dimension out because it can store energy. Current power. Can we infuse these? No, we can't. We could extract the pieces from that. What I'm going to do is actually just set it in here. That whole entire dimension is just Awakened Draconium, which is just all EMC. So I'm going to have to set up... We're going to have to upgrade our power big time. And I think we might as well do it with the Draconic reactor. If we make the Draconic reactor, the energy injector, reactor stabilizer... We're going to need chaos shards. These are all doable. This is doable, just more chaos shards. But the chaos shards do have EMC. That big chaos shard has EMC, so going and fighting the chaos dragon is an option that we could work towards. But I just want to say thanks for stopping in.